Yo, 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 what is going on, my beautiful brothers and sisters, fellow radiators of love, and Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Or if you want to check for your Mars or your Venus or your family and your friends, this is going to be your tarot and oracle card reading for March 12th to the 18th of 2024. I'm going to start doing these short little videos, maybe 5 to 7 minutes a piece, for each of the 12 signs over just going over the week and what you can expect to happen throughout the week and stuff like that too. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. So this is going to be for Gemini. I've already shuffled this deck. Now, this I'm going to draw 3 tarot cards, an oracle card, and then I'm going to roll my astrology dice as well. So Gemini, the energy that you are primarily bringing into the week is the Hanged Man. So Gemini, you definitely are walking by faith right now. You're kind of having to trust the universe. It does kind of feel like you're just hanging there right now. It probably has a lot to do with a lot of this Pisces energy that you have right now. There's so much energy in Pisces right now. So, and this, of course, is for you. This is like your 10th house. So it has a lot to do with your purpose. So, Gemini, right now, if you're kind of like going through a lot of these weird emotions about your like your purpose and your career and stuff, this is the reason why. You kind of feel like you're just hanging there. And normally, Gemini, it's easy for you to kind of go with the flow. It's easy for you to kind of just, well, you're just going to talk it out. You're going to just do the Gemini thing and be like super social and stuff like that. But it's, yeah, you do kind of feel like you're just hanging on, hanging by a thread. And there's an element of trust and faith that's coming in here. This is the energy that you're primarily bringing with you into the week. Now, the dominant vibration of the week, the challenges and stuff like that that you may experience, and the lessons of the week, we do have the Queen of Cups upright. So this is someone who is emotionally sound. She's very aware of her emotions, but she also doesn't necessarily let her emotions get the best of her. Because if she lets the emotions get the best of her, then it messes up the entire queendom, right? So you could be dealing with a prominent water sign. It could be you dealing with a Cancer or Scorpio or Pisces, but I feel like this Queen of Cups, honestly, definitely gives me very much so Saturn and Pisces vibes. So I would definitely pay attention to that. We do have a very huge aspect of Venus that's just going to meet up with Saturn, but that's not going to happen until the 21st. So that'll be on the next reading. But the energy is going to be building up throughout the week. So I definitely be paying attention. I would definitely pay attention to a lot of the Piscean energy that's happening. We did just have a new moon in Pisces, which, like I said, for you was your 10th house. So there's definitely sort of a revival, or like sort of like planting a seed of like your purpose and where you're heading towards in life and what you're moving towards. But this is just a reminder to be emotionally sound and to also realize that your emotions have a lot of power, right? And your emotions can actually affect a lot of people. And that's the interesting thing about Gemini having a Pisces 10th house, is that your emotions, if they're unchecked, it can actually affect a lot of people, positively and negatively, right? So now the overall outcome of this week for you, Pisces, I have is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. This is, whenever I see a page, I think of a student, and I think this is you. I think this is you kind of learning how to be a student again. This is you. You're curious to learn. You're curious to grow. And I think right now you're just pretty much being like a student of the universe. I think this is about you, like I said, kind of coming into your own. You're kind of like the universe is guiding you a lot this week. I am getting the feeling that a lot of guides are going to be like making themselves known more to you this week and stuff. And you kind of are, like I said, you're kind of in like this learning mode where you're trying to learn about all these different things that are happening and stuff. You're trying to get some idea of what is going on here. And I think a lot of that also has to do with the fact that we do have all that Aquarius energy for you, but Venus just left your 9th house, but we still have Mars there too. So I think there's definitely a desire to learn and to grow and to know more of these higher cosmic principles, that is Aquarius, and even a desire to understand different people, and the desire to kind of innovate and to learn about what makes people tick, what makes people who they are, what makes people unique. There's a desire to kind of get to know and learn about all those sort of things. Pluto is also in your 9th house. So, if you feel like your beliefs are starting to get challenged right now, or starting to kind of deconstruct in a way, it's only the tip of the iceberg right now for you, Gemini, of your belief shifting. I think Geminis are going to go through a major shift where they realize just how important their emotions are. And yeah, you guys are definitely very intellectual. You know what I'm saying? You guys can kind of be like social butterflies and kind of can move about rooms pretty easily because you guys have no problem with talking. But I think this is going to be a week where you start to understand the power of your emotions as well. Now, it's like you're becoming like a student of your emotions again. Because remember, like we haven't seen, Saturn and Pisces since, the mid 1990s. So it's been a bit, right? Now for this one, interesting enough, I do get Mars. So I was just talking about Mars, and I have the number 6. So it kind of lets me know that Mars is going to have some influence, but its influence is going to be a little bit more on the subtle side. It's going to be a little bit more on the subtle side. With Mars here in your 9th house of Aquarius, like I said, you kind of have this desire and this drive to learn more about people and what makes people tick, what makes groups tick. You're really starting to uncover all those sort of things. But like I said, it's going to be a little bit more subtle. I think it's about, still finding your identity amongst that group, not necessarily getting totally washed away. I know you have a tendency to want to mirror back to people, but it's about finding like who are you? Like who are you in this sea of people? And I think for the longest time you believed that you had to match everyone else's vibration around you and mirror everybody. And yeah, you are the twin, you are the mirror in many ways, but there's another way to mirror people. And I think by you being your true authentic self, you will law of attract into your life because of your vibration, people that mirror who you are. So instead of you seeing someone's like, all right, I want to mirror that, it's going to be like you just be who you are, and the mirrors will just show up in your life. And then that's how life becomes more beautiful for you. And you really start to connect with really awesome people. Now for your oracle card, I have narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. Tread thoughtfully. This is a pretty interesting card, Gemini. I feel like this is going to be a week where, you don't want to overthink things. I know that's going to be probably pretty hard for you guys, but you don't want to overthink things. I think it's mainly because your thoughts are going to be really linked to your emotions this week. And because your thoughts are really linked to your emotions, if you find yourself feeling some type of way, check what your thoughts are and what you're thinking. Remember, the energy you're bringing to this week is the Hangman. So it does feel like you're kind of just hanging there. I know you kind of feel like you're just throwing paint at a wall and seeing what sticks right now with all this confusing, compressed, pressurized energy in your 10th house. But like I said, this is about, you kind of have to tread lightly. You have to kind of walk the straight and narrow right now, Gemini. I'm not even going to lie. So it's going to be an interesting week for you, but I think you'll be able to make it through. So long as you, like I said, stay true to yourself and remember that you don't have to just mirror everything around you, especially those with a vibration that is not ideal and where you want to go and what you want to embody. That is going to do it for your tarot and oracle card reading this week, Gemini. Hope that you all enjoyed it, and I trust that it will assist you on your journey this week. If you did enjoy this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, beloved, you can follow the link in the description below to my website, jphoenix.com. And as always, y'all take care. Stay blessed. Have a wonderful week, Gemini. I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.